this kind of the 6 panel today. So we're going to do 6 exercises. The only thing I'm going to change today is if when we do planks, if you are on the floor with me doing a plank, you can do one of 2 things. You can continue to just do the plank regular, which is, you know, the elbows are down. Let me take this off. The elbows are down, legs are straight, core is tight, like this. What we're going to do, if you want to make it a little more difficult, I started playing with just lifting a hand, and you can alternate that hand. So we're going to start off, with planks for 45 seconds, which means maybe every 10 seconds, alternate hands. You don't have to do that. It's up to you. If you're going to add weight today, it's going to be during V-ups and crunches. For the seated folks today, Russian twists are the same for everyone. Block passes will be a forward crunch. So you're just in that seated position, hands above your head if you can, and you're going down to your knees. Don't pulse, just go down in one movement. Crunches are the same for everyone. You will then repeat that crunch. Planks, you will do a hover. So a hover, if you're on a bed or a chair, you're just trying to clear the bum off the chair. So however that happens, you want to be locking the elbows, lock the core, get yourself up in the air. Then we will do bird dogs. Bird dogs are from that kneeling position pointing out. If you're a seated athlete, you're going to do the twisting crunch. So that's where you twist, engage once you get to this degree. Don't core up and twist because you can hurt your back. So turn all loosey-goosey, then core up. And I will switch you. We're going to do 10 bird dogs on each side. So that means I'll switch you at 10. You'll just switch to the other side. And then we're going to do boats, high boats and low boats. Just in case you don't know, that's a low boat. That's a high boat. Hands are out here. This is another place. If you want to make it harder, you can add a weight straight out in front. So then you're holding a weight to kind of counteract yourself. You don't have to do that. And when we do boats, the seated athletes are going to be doing those crunches again. The last crunches, the boats, instead of going straight down, you're going to do a twist. So you're doing like a kind of a sit-up crunch. And that's it. Everything else will make sense. We're going to go through the 6 very quickly. So there won't be breaks in between them. And we will then stretch between each time we do it. So we're going to do it twice. But first, we're going to start with some just regular stretches. So go ahead. And if you're on the ground, you're going to be crossing your leg like this. If you're seated, you're just going to be twisting into a trunk twist. And so we're going to hold that. I'm going to time these so everything is consistent. Maybe I'm going to time these. Now, okay. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds on each side. So here we go. And you want to get a nice deep stretch. Don't bounce around. It's just a nice even pressure the whole time. And just keep that trunk turned as much as you can. Usually I can kind of go a little deeper once I start it. When I first start, my back doesn't actually like it. So we're going to get ready to switch here. Right now. So go ahead and switch sides. And hold that for 30. And then we're going to do a second kind of trunk twist right after it to get that really loose. 10 more seconds. 5 more. Okay. So now we're going to do trunk twist with our arms up. So arms at a 90, and we're going to do 10 on each side. So it's going to be, that's a 1, that's 2. But when you come back to the center, just give a minute or a second pause before you go rifling over to the other side. We're going to do 10 of those. Make sure you're really working on that core posture. By that, I mean sitting straight up. You're not sagging, you're not tipping, and keep everything nice and tight as you do these. So here we go. We're going to do 10 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. Now let's warm our shoulders up a bit. So we're going to just do what we call reach arounds or reach across. We're going to hold these for 30. Just take that elbow, push it right into your chest. We're going to hold that for 30 seconds on each side. And again, that's a nice even pressure as well. But even when we're stretching like this, really pay attention to that posture. So my go-to is to slouch really bad. So I'm trying to not do that as much. Keep that over there. And as we go a little deeper, we're almost done. Good, switch sides. Gonna hold that for 30 as well. Good, good. Keep holding that. Five more seconds. Good. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna do one more stretch just to loosen our shoulders up because this kind of core workout kind of works your shoulders as well. So we're just gonna do some shoulder circles. So if you can do big ones, great, do them like this. If you can do little ones, that's fine too. If you can't lift your arms up above, then you're just gonna be doing shoulder shrugs, kind of like this. So I'm just gonna do 10 forward and 10 backwards. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, time to jump in. So we're going to start with Russian twists. This is a place you can add weight if you wish. Russian twists, make sure you're not resting the weight on the ground. We're going to do 30 of these. So if you want to make it harder, lift your feet off the ground. If you are a seated athlete, you're doing the same thing that everyone is doing. So we're all doing Russian twists. So 30 of them. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Okay, block passes. We're going to do 20 block passes. So I'm block passing a water bottle today. If you're a seated athlete, you're doing that front crunch, no twist, just a front crunch. Block passes, you're just moving the block to your feet. So we're going to do 20 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, V-ups. You can add weight here. V-ups, we are doing 15. If you're a seated athlete, you're doing that twisted crunch, so you're twisting in. And I'll switch you at 7, so you'll know. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, switch sides, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Awesome. Okay, crunches. Everybody's going to do the same crunch. Here we go. We're doing 15 crunches. So remember, you're just peeling your shoulder blades off and hands are not interlaced. They're just touching. So 15 of these fun things. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, planks. So remember, this is the time, if you wish to make it a little harder, feel free to lift an arm. If you're if you're a seated athlete, you're going to be doing those hovers. So lock those elbows. When you lock those elbows, really core up. And by that, I mean, keep everything tight in your stomach, all the way from your hips up to like your mid chest. So nice and tight. So planks, we're gonna go 45 seconds. Here we go, up and away. If you're doing a plank, don't sag. Keep yourself nice and level. Keep holding that hover. Keep holding that hover. If you lift an arm, you have to kind of rock a little bit over. 10 more seconds, sorry. Can't read my own phone. 5 more seconds. Good. Okay, bird dogs. If you are seated athlete, you are doing a twisted crunch again. And then when we do boats next, you're gonna be doing that. I'll show you, never mind. So bird dogs, alternating feet, hands, we're gonna do 10 on each side. Yes, 10 on each side. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, really hold that point. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides if you are doing that twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Okay, now boats. So if you're a seated athlete, this is where I want you to do that kind of, you're ducking each knee, so alternating knees. And we are doing 15 boats, and you are doing 15 of the same crunches, of those crunches going down. Here we go, low boat to high boat. Again, if you wanna throw a weight out there, that's cool. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, don't let the feet hit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna take 2 minutes in between, so drink some water. I'm gonna wait about a minute and we're gonna do 3 stretches in between. And then we're gonna jump right back in that same rotation. Yeah, reading my own writing is hard. Good. Everybody looks happy. No one has run out of the frame. Wonderful. Make sure you're drinking water though, for sure. Okay, we're about 45 seconds. When I get to a minute, we're gonna do those trunk twists. And then we are also going to do that shoulder stretch again. So about 5 seconds. But your core is loose. You're not coring up. It should be nice and loose. Okay, so let's do those trunk twists. So if you're seated, you're pushing on your legs. If you can bend your legs up, that's cool. And we're just gonna hold that while this counter is still going. So a little shorter than what we did in the beginning. Okay, let's switch sides. Keep holding that. Okay, now we're gonna do that reach across with the shoulder. Let's do that for the same. Really focus on that core posture right now. Keep holding that. Okay, switching sides. Now we're going to jump right into a Russian twist. Three more, 2, 1. Okay, Russian twists, 30 of these. Everybody's doing the same. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Now we're going to do block passes, or you're doing those front crunches. No twist, just straight down and back up. We're doing 20 block passes. You're doing 20 crunches. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Drop my bottle right at the end. All right, V-ups or a twisting crunch. We are doing 15 V-ups. I will switch you at 7 or 8 if you're doing that twisting crunch. Here we go. And away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and switch sides. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Awesome. Crunches. Everybody's doing crunches. We're doing 20 crunches this time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Lovely. Okay, planks for fun. So we're gonna go for 15 more seconds. So this is gonna be a 60-minute plank, 60-second plank, sorry. Or you're doing the hover for the same amount of time. So really keep that core tight the whole time. Let me just get my timer going here. Okay, here we go. Front plank or a hover. Here we go, up and away. Remember, you can be pointing. And what I did last time, I was just like the last 30 seconds or 20 seconds I was pointing. So this one's a little bit longer. If you're holding that hover, keep yourself nice and steady. Keep that core tight. Keep that core tight. Just coming up on 45. Four more. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Bird dogs, or you're doing a twisted crunch that I will switch you. We're doing 20. I'll switch you at 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides for everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Awesome. Okay, last thing is boats in this rotation, or you're doing that crunch where you're twisting down. Just alternating your knees from that seated position. Boats, we're gonna do 15 of these guys, low to high. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. We're going to add a little bit. Nobody panic. 2 minutes. Drink some water. So we're going to do those 3 stretches again. And we're going to do one other plank type thing. Because it's Friday. Who doesn't want to do a little more? So we're just going to sit for a minute, and then when that minute ticks through, we're going to do those stretches, and then I'll show you the plank. If you're a seated athlete, what you're going to do is those twisting, the knee crunches that you just did, we're going to do those again. Okay, we're coming up on a minute, so we're going to do those stretches. Again, trunk twists to start right now. Hold that thing nice and tight. Kind of ooze into it as much as you can. Okay, get ready to switch sides. Switching sides. Three, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to do those shoulders. So reach across. Just going to hold those for 15. Pick whatever side you want. Focus on that core posture while you're sitting. Just keep holding that. Keep holding that. Switching sides. Beautiful. Okay, we are going to do, so if you're a seated athlete, you're going to be doing those down to your knee crunches, side to side. If you are going to do these with me, we're going to do a side plank for a minute. So a side plank is, you're lifting up, this is nice and straight. We're going to hold that for a minute. We're going to switch sides at 30 seconds. When we switch sides, I'm going to have the people doing the crunch take a small break, and then I'll start you right back up again. So go ahead and get into that side plank position, or get ready to do those crunches. Here we go, up and away. So if you're doing that side plank, just make sure you don't sag, because it can hurt your back. If you want to increase the balance, make it a little harder, stick your arm up in the air. Now, go upstairs. Pull it down. Keep that hip nice and tight. Keep those back side of your core nice and tight. Okay, we're gonna get ready to switch sides here. Okay, switch sides. If you're doing that crunch, stop for a second. Whoa. Keep holding that plank. Don't sag. Okay, start doing those crunches again. You guys are doing awesome. Just about there. Perfect. Awesome, you guys. Okay, just 2 stretches to wrap it up. We're gonna do some forward stretching. Stop, buddy. So forward stretching, just going this way. I'm gonna hold those for 30. So let's go ahead and pivot at our hips down towards our knees. Seated athletes doing the exact same thing, even from that seated position. So as your back kind of loosens, go a little deeper. A little bit deeper. Your core should not be engaged at all. It should be nice and loose. Okay, now we're gonna go really high. As tall as you can possibly be. Really focus on that core posture, holding yourself straight up and down. Keep those arms extended, like you're pulling yourself up into the air. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. Perfect. Awesome, you guys. So kind of flow through them a little bit quicker to try to get our heart rate up a little bit too. That's my goal, actually. It's not that I'm trying to go fast. Well, I am trying to go fast, but just get our heart rate up too. So next week will be something different, but that is it for today. Everybody happy?